This is Muscle Central. I'm Michael Diamond. Like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and leave a comment. All right, we've seen some update footage of Derek Lunsford. In one clip, we see him walking away from the camera. We see his back. And the other clips, we see him with Hani Rambad. They're working through some poses. And he's looking pretty massive. And people are already talking about how big he looks and, wow, what's he going to bring to the Olympia stage this year? Let's put this in perspective. He's not in contest shape by no means. If we go back to when he was a 212 competitor, we see the same thing. In the off season, he looked massive, and we couldn't imagine how he can get down to make the 212 weight limit, and he always did. But people on the flip side of it would say that because he had to suck down to make the 212 weight, we're not seeing the best Derek Lunsford. Goes into the Open, and this will be his third Olympia. Same thing every year. We see a massive Derek off season. The first year he went to the Olympia when he got the special invite. It all started when he stepped on stage at the Pittsburgh Pro. He looked massive, but he's not in contest shape. So when he steps on stage, we're seeing a difference. In Derek's case, we've seen a pretty big difference, at least in my opinion. We saw it that first year from the Pittsburgh Pro to the time he stepped on the Olympia stage. We saw it the following year. And I really don't expect it to be a lot different this year. As big as he looked last year off season, by the time he stepped on stage, people still start talking about how shallow his chest still looked. It's just two different things. We might bring more muscle to the stage this year. He's still a young guy. He still has room to grow, but he's not going to bring a tremendous amount more muscle this year. He can bring in a few more pounds. Don't get overly excited by what you're seeing in these off-season pics. They're just that off-season. And not only with Derek, it's typical. We see these guys looking so huge and jacked on the off-season pics, and we see quite a different story by time they step on stage. More often than not, they don't hold most of that size, most of that added size that we're looking at them with. Okay, that's about it for this video. If you agree or disagree with anything I've said, let me know in the comments section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.